hopes in her class of 2004. It was then she made a declaration of service to the Metropolitan Police. It was a proud moment, belonging to a new generation of police post the Stephen Lawrence inquiry. Fast forward 10 years, and she's now a proven victim of all those old practices.
I have had my personal life turned upside down. I have had the finger pointed at me as a troublemaker, as someone who was incompetent. I've had my reputation denigrated. I have, in effect, been outcasted by the organisation whilst this was all going on, to save their own necks.
Why didn't you give up?
Because,
accept the shilling and just move on?
Because I am a mum, and that's, I am a mum and I have 2 daughters, and I've always said that, if anyone treats you differently and unfairly, and you have to do the right thing and you have to stand up for yourself. And I felt that I was being treated so very badly by this organisation. And I had to do what I felt was in my best interest, and that is to speak up for myself. And I'm also, I was aware of many, many officers, over the years who had gone through similar treatment but didn't have the energy or the strength to fight.
She had chosen to stand up against her superiors, in particular this man, Acting Inspector David Kelly. An employment tribunal found he had harassed, bullied and victimised Miss Howard when he took charge of her unit in the elite Diplomatic Protection Group. Why do you think Inspector Kelly went after you?
I think he saw me as a bit of a project. I think that he, at the beginning, was curious that here stood an officer who really didn't look like the others. I think that he felt that I had no place to be on his team.
But why?
Because I was both black and a woman.
But it wasn't just about one officer. Her ordeal went on for 2 years in a unit where only 10 of the 700 officers were women and only 2 of them were black. Not one colleague came forward to give evidence on her behalf when her case came before the employment tribunal.
I feel that they were simply not prepared to put their head above the parapet and speak up on my behalf, because life for them could possibly be made very difficult. And ironically, I sympathise with them, because I know what the organisation can be like.
And to make matters worse, Miss Howard's tribunal hearing found evidence of the Met's attempts to remove her allegations of racial and sex discrimination from internal documents.
The evidence that I heard within that tribunal, it's pretty evident to see that instructions were given by management and could have only come from management. And I think that's pretty damning.
How can you want to go back to an organisation that's treated you like this?
Why should I be forced out? Why should I be forced to seek alternative employment when I have given this organisation 13 years of my life?
There's not just a principle at stake here. This, she believes, is about integrity, for which the Met has always publicly declared is non-negotiable.
I hope that my case will now forever be in history for assisting in change in the Metropolitan Police, and I want, I hope many other people come forward.
What's it done to you?
Well, there's been times when it's nearly broken me, as a person, as a woman, as a mother. It's made things very difficult for me. I've lost many friends who I've thought were my friends, police officers.
If you had a message to the Commissioner, Sir Bernard Hogan Howe, what would that be?
I welcome a face-to-face meeting with you, not with your deputy, not with your assistant, but with you. And I would like you to explain to me why. Why have I been treated so badly by your organisation? And what are you now going to do to reintegrate me back into that organisation?
Times were different when she posed for this Olympic Games poster, the model for diversity. The Met said in a statement tonight they will fully support PC Howard's return to work and accept there is learning from this case for which PC Howard's experiences will make sure this doesn't happen to others.
Simon.